Hello, chat. I am a little bit sad, TBH, about streaming today. Not that I don't, love seeing you all, but this is dramatic. It's not that big of a deal, but like, I'm so irritated, chat. Fruno, GG first, Renu, thank you for the luck. Shelby with a beanie treat, which I'm gonna give him because I actually looked at the clock and I was like, shit, it's 8 o'clock, which means that he really should be getting his dinner, but he can have treats instead, and then I can give him his dinner when I take a break. Link with firster, Trina with firstest, and a treat. Hope you're all having a good day. You ever just break your nail in such a non-issue of a way that you're just so fed up? Most breaks actually are probably that way. Also, BMOT, welcome in. That was this break. I did know that my nails were a little on the long side. Might be like, Colette, it looks fine. Well, let's see what we find when we take off the manicure. I caught the edge, and like a type of a thing, but like the kind where it hurts. Oh, yeah, that sounds relatable. Where are clamps? This still doesn't beat breaking a nail on a bag of cheese, which I think will hold, supremacy for possibly the rest of my life. Hi, good boy. Goodest boy. Patientest brother. Mr. Beanie. We did pasty yesterday, I think. So it's not a paste day. Hey, Munchkins, we are just getting started. Yeah, I to be honest, chat, I don't know how bad it is yet. I went to go show you on the camera, and the camera's on Beanie. It's very difficult to see where it is with the manicure still on. I did manage to see it, and I mean, I felt it, but I don't know, if it's, just a little tear. I don't know if it's, part way across. We'll see. Yeah, Munchkins. Thanks, Fedge. I was planning to be so careful with the air conditioner. And the air conditioner was actually fine, even with the broken nail. Because that's the thing, chat. This happened before I even got the air conditioner out of the box. Which means I had to do the whole install with a broken nail. Medine with a beanie treat. Anyway. I have to admit, I thought even if I broke a nail, I didn't think it would be this bad. Munchkins also with a treat. Purple, enjoy your lurk. Hi, Mr. Beanie. Bestest good boy. It is. And it's in pretty nice, too. I was kind of pleasantly surprised that last year me put in some fresh cardboard for the sides where the normal little accordion things are not big enough. Because, like, when they get rained on, they get kind of warped and then, like, it doesn't work as nicely. And, like, I don't know, because, like, it's a pretty big space. Like, it's not a normal sized box, right? Like, I don't know what extra large box I had access to, but apparently around the time I put it away last year, I cut fresh. Yeah, good job past me. I was, like, pleasantly surprised. I was like, I hope the ones I used last year are in there. Because my other plan was that we might have to, like, unbox the Helmer just to use the Helmer's box. Which would be a little bit silly, I think. But yeah, the window's like, I don't know, maybe 30 or 36 inches, and the little accordion things just do not stretch that far, even at their widest. Thanks, Mika. I hope it goes smoothly. It should. Okay, also, chat, I don't know if any of you remember. Probably none of you do, except for possibly shout outs to Sun. Because, like, Sun was with me on the journey, like, the whole time when we were having it before. But, like, the last time I had a break, chat, did I ever find my acetone bottle? My nail polish acetone bottle, I'm talking about, not like my regular. You remember too, Izzy? Okay, you were on the journey with me too. Wait, did I say hello? You're here. Hi. Did I miss anybody else? I'm sorry. Hi, son. Chat, I'm really tired. I fucking love this puppy, but he's so much work. Like, even when he's being good, like, the thing is, you can't just, like, always be correcting the puppy. Like, you also always have to be praising the puppy, right? Like, when they're doing good, you gotta praise them, and when they're doing bad, you gotta, you know, correct them. I mean, not like, you know, just, like, constantly, like, talking at them, but you know what I mean. There has to be a balance. Where was I going with this? I'm tired, chat. My train of thought is not smooth, but also this is the situation that happened. Yeah, I mean, he's super good. Oh, where's my orange stick? Did it fall down? Fucking it, dude. I will get a new one. He's such a smart little boy. Let me take the edge off this. I like using one that's like sharp but not too sharp for peelies. We do have 4 peelies. And I don't know where my usual one is. And I don't want this to be too sharp. Fresh orange stick, fresh out the pack. Anyway, okay, back to what I was saying. Okay, so I thought I found it. We're making a new acetone bottle. Izzy, it's probably close to that because the original pack was 100. And it's still mostly full. Okay, I mean, the other little brush I was using was fine. But, I mean, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but from everything I can tell, this is going to take more than one patch to grow out. What the fuck is on this bottle? What the heck? So I need to not half-ass it. Hopefully these products aren't too old. You know, the lightless gel tends to get kind of weird when it's elderly. Gee, I wonder if these are going to be like kind of a pain to peel because they're not that thick. Um, Scam Streak, GG Fruno. Dude. Can I... Please come off nicely. Oh, the tip. Weird. I mean, you can't really tell on the peely somehow. Maybe my base coat wasn't all the way dry when I initially started sponging and I like... Huh. Hey, Kuro. Hey, Vexed. Yeah, these would have lasted a few more days, I think. Other than circumstances. Well, at least until tomorrow. Tomorrow was the plan. If I didn't do nails today, but I considered like patching it offline, or waiting until tomorrow to patch it, and well, I didn't want to wait until tomorrow because that's just a bad idea. That's one of those where it's like, oh, it'll be fine. No, it's not. I know it's not. And then when I thought about patching it offline, what the heck? Something moved. When I was like, why would I do that? I might as well just push the button. Right? Like, why patch it offline? It's like, I actually have had it be fine overnight, but it still wasn't fine all the way until stream. Like, the Band-Aid method is pretty good. So for anybody who doesn't know, like, let me actually share this, because I feel like I thought it was, in my head it's common knowledge, but I don't know if it is. It just made sense to me. Like, if you have a break, and the break's like down here, because you know, caught your nail like this, and it, whoosh, get a Band-Aid, and Band-Aid it snugly, so that it doesn't flex again and rip more until you have the opportunity to patch it. Juice, did I say hello? Hello. Also, I hope you have a good dinner, Vexed. And then it'll help you to not catch it again in the exact same manner that broke it and like tear it worse or tear it off or even just hurt, because like when it's into the nail bed, I mean, it's so tender. This is not a great peel. The others were pretty good though, so. The tip is like impossible. Oh, actually, I guess I cut or picked way too many pieces of cotton. I forgot about these peelies when I was doing cotton pieces. We got a few good ones. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if there's like a foreshadowing quote from last stream. Of me saying something like, my nails are kind of on the long side right now. Or something like that. But the thing I immediately thought was, I shouldn't have let, especially my pointer, my index, get this long. The thing is, this is one of my curved nails. So it is more vulnerable to, I feel, these kind of breaks than like a nail like this that is more straight. You know what I'm saying, chat? And, is this gonna hurt? No. Kinda. Uh, what was I saying? I'm sorry. That was uncomfortable for a minute. Something, something, something. A break. Taking off the polish. Shit. What was this? Oh, when it has kind of a short nail bed, so when it's long enough to match the other nails, the free edge is kind of extra long. Yeah. Vexed. Same. I love this length. We're a little shaky. I've gotten used to like a little bit shorter, but like I was really enjoying this length. It was a good length for gradients. You know, I was still thinking, I mean, I didn't go and buy the stamping plate yet, but I was still thinking about the Holo mermaid gradient situation that I was talking about for several streams already. Yeah, also that, Izzy. And I feel like that's like my most common. It's like not exactly like a depth perception thing, but like a little bit. Like I think I'm getting something with my fingertip, but it slips off and the nail, you know? It's the worst feeling. Whoa. Actually, that's not true. There's way worse, you know. I could have actually like, you know, it does. I would be surprised if it was more than a third of the way across. Just going by how it feels. I mean, there's definitely like, whenever you get breaks on like both sides because of like a flexing injury, that's way worse. So I guess it's not the worst thing, but also maybe I shouldn't take my own words quite so literally, right? All right. Moment of truth, chat. I'm gonna let it set just a while longer. I need to make sure that I'm really gentle when I pull it off. Do we have focus off? No, autofocus is on. Ugh, why is the white balance doing that? Alright, don't look if you're squeamish, chat. See it? Right where that like big chunk of blue glitter is. Significantly below the free edge. Yeah. Sometimes I can get away with it like a little bit. I don't know if I can get that glitter out of there. Yeah, as soon as I did it, like I couldn't actually see it. I couldn't actually even like feel the edge with another nail. But I was like, that hurts too much to be okay. That's about what I expected. It's a little deeper than I realized. I mean, that's a few weeks, chat. And of course, people that are like, well, just cut it off. I can't do that. I won't be able to do that for quite some time. Like, because honestly, like, I have gotten there. I have so much less patience for patches than I used to. But in a situation like this, the answer is clear. We gonna patch it. I mean, we'll take the nails down too, because you don't want to keep continuing to put stress on the break even if you patch it. No, that's good. That adds to it. Yeah. My one worry. So y'all, a lot of you know, maybe there may be, I suppose some, I was gonna say everybody knows. That's never true. My favorite patching product got discontinued. I bought multiple packs when I learned this. Those packs are growing elderly. The one I have open, certainly we have not touched in at least 6 months. I don't remember how long. I mean, it's been a couple years at this point since it's been discontinued, surely. So we hope that it still behaves the way it's supposed to behave. This is the bottle that we're going to make our new acetone bottle. It's a previously long-lasting base bottle. It had a little bit of long-lasting base in it. I just put in some acetone before stream, and I've just been like rotating it and like making sure that the brush gets some time to soak. And then I'm just gonna dump this out and put fresh acetone in there. This is, it's ASP lightless gel. It has a spray that cures it in 60 seconds. Ah! Excuse me. Yeah. Used to be available at Sally's. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of other, like, gel products that I could replace this with. I just don't mess with gel that often. It's like with a light. Like, I have a lamp, and I have some elderly gel products that I also wonder if I did, like, find something where it was like, oh, well, that's best done with gel, if any of my shit would even, like, be proper. But we're just gonna hope that this works well enough to grow my nail out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know of any other products that have, like, the cure spray. Now, I mean, some people are just, like, you know, like, UV and gel and bad and, you know, like, well, number one, there's, like, LED lights now, and there's gel that works with that. But number two, this gel cure spray is probably toxic. Like, honestly, it probably is. Hi, Matt.
Matthew picking a game I can watch.
Beanie, did you know that that comes with a beanie treat? Is everything... I've been playing some... Well, maybe not. I'm trying to remember what we've had the last couple wheel streams. Ugh, this peeling is so sad. Wait, the LED lights are also UV, but they're like less UV. They're like UV light lights. Or something. Or is it just that they're less because they take less time to cure? What did I do to this nail? Or is that some peely poop? Math, I hope you've been well. We're here today to fix this problem. For anybody just joining us. I'm glad it didn't sting too badly while I was taking the polish off. It was uncomfortable when I first put the clip on. Like, something about the way the clip was on there was quite uncomfortable. I'm tired, but it's hard not to be good with a puppy. Like, this puppy is the fucking best puppy. You might be like, oh, everybody thinks that about their puppy. He's seriously the best, Chad. He's so smart. He's so good with Beanie. He's so good with Charlie and Remington. Cuccio has like a resin patch kit. Does it have like a cure thing? I might have to look at that. Also, Snaz, welcome in. But I think I have 2 unopened bottles of both. The gel and the cure spray. This is for Beanie. Oh, I didn't update the chomp counter. Hey, Rat. Thank you for that info, Danny. Oh. Oh, it does have a cure spray. Okay, maybe I should, like, Google this in a tab for later. Cuccio Pro Spray-On Fiberglass Resin Activator. So surely they also have the resin. Yeah, I've had like a air dry resin that I used for patches for a time before I started using this. Heck yeah. Wait, and Snaz found 3 brands. Wait, you did a speed run of Wear Cleaner today? I'm still sad we didn't get to see the final day on stream, but I'm so glad that you like that game. It's so freaking cute. Did you submit it for Speed Just? Okay. We're gonna quickly do the cuticles and then file this down a bit before I patch it, because I don't like to do the filing and stuff after I patch it. Like, once it's patched, the patch just needs time. Like, even once it's set to really, like, set more. I don't know how to say it. Like, it is dry in 60 seconds, but it feels like it still benefits if you leave it alone a little bit longer than that. Nice, GG. It seems like it would be a cute little game to run. Alright. I'm going to actually cut this down a bit. Just because the sawing motion from filing can be rough on a break. Alright, a little bit shorter. I'm just gonna go in one direction, the direction that's like least pressure on the brake. Yeah, I think I only had like 1 or 2 at the very beginning that I got like killless on my first try. All the other ones I finished, like I ended up having to kill people at least on the first attempt. Just trying to be very gentle with the filing so as not to disturb the brake. Sorry, I'm a little bit off camera. And by a little bit, I mean all of the bit. Yep. Yeah, good. I'm more exhausted about it than anything because I just know it's gonna take such a long while to grow out. Like, fucking patch maintenance, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, the final beanie treat. For the goodest boy. That's good timing. Thank you for the follow, Terry. Because he might decide to get out of here once we do the spray. Hey, Beans, you want one more treat here? Where should I put that treat? Yeah, where should this treat go? Are we pointing with our nose today? Where does the treat go? Yeah. Good buddy. Do I think this is short enough to not put pressure on the brake? I think I want it just a little bit shorter, chat. Also, I'm breaking my rule about only going in one direction, but I'm still just being very gentle. The gentleness is the key. You do not, I mean, under any circumstance when you're about to patch the nail, but especially in the circumstance where the brake is attached to your flesh, you do not want to start like rocking the nail all around roughly. Because even if it doesn't make the brake worse, it will hurt. I can tell. So patches work best when you can get a little bit of the gel into the brake. I can tell from the fact that there's some whiteness around the brake that there was, you know, a little bit of lifting. So I will probably try to wiggle it a bit when I put the gel on there, but I don't want to make the lifting worse. It's a delicate balance between getting the gel where it needs to be and not making the brake itself worse. And all that presumes. I mean, you know, maybe I should have checked that this shit was in a workable state. Okay, it's open and it still seems to be not solid in there. Okay, that's good. I just had a moment where I was like, what if this is just dried up in the bottle and both my other ones are too? Thanks, Bex. Have a good dinner. I think it's okay. Okay. Let's... Uh-oh. Come on, I just opened you. How are you not... Ugh. Just making sure to really try to get... Like, I didn't want to put too much in here just for cleaning, but need to make sure that the brush is really getting well into the acetone. Hey, Flamingo. Alright, I think this is pretty good. Brush seems mostly clean. It doesn't have to be exactly precise, because it's going to be going back into acetone. Alright. So that's the dirty acetone that's basically like mixed with base coat. We're making a new acetone bottle because I never found my old one. Maybe I can fill it from the big bottle. So that we can patch the nail that I broke. Is the second half of that. Just filling this up. Alright, new acetone bottle. Oh, he's so good. He's had such a busy day. Couple bean encounters. Encounters with the neighbor cats. And everything going pretty well. Let's quite a bit of glitter residue in my acetone dish. I'm just cleaning a little bit of that out. Also, chat, I need ideas for something simple to put on after this. I don't know. I don't have any idea what I'm putting on after this. Okay. Okay. So we'll need an orange stick. I'm gonna need this to not be blowing this all around, I think. Alright. Don't look, chat. No, that is not. We are not going to be able to wiggle this, I don't think. We're just going to which means that this patch is not going to last as long as I would like. we're gonna just need to put a layer on there and try our best to cap the edge. I think there is a little bit of an opening, so to speak, but it's just so deep in my nail that it's not going to be... Of course, this is pretty thin. Maybe I should just wiggle it and see. Like, it might just be, like, imperceptibly going in there. This is way thinner than I thought. Wow. I must have really closed it well last time I used it. Another W from past Colette. Do the spray. Okay, I hope that went on there. It was a little bit of a goofy spray. Possibly is a... I feel like maybe I need to get this heading even less toward me. I feel like the fan was still blowing the spray around a little bit and I didn't get a very good spray application. I'm gonna try it. There. I still can't tell if I got it on there. Usually because it applies as a mist, you can tell when it starts curing because it gets a little bit more texture. But if I did a really good job, then there's not going to be any texture. Not quite set. I think we do have curing going on though. Alright, we're gonna need to get these other nails to match. I'm gonna go ahead and do a small snip. While this finishes curing. Yeah, that seems wild that they didn't already have a better plan in place, but at least there's you for going forward, Gidge. This will still be like a pretty nice length, I think. So I'm of two minds of base coat for the broken nail. See, we did get a little bit of texture there as it finished curing. Part of me thinks I should use Peely so that I don't need to use as much acetone. Part of me thinks I should use long lasting so that it like helps the patch to grip it all together. Yeah, I agree, Izzy. Holo left thumb, not nearly as short as poor little right thumb, which is also still battling this like peeling, lifting area. I hope some other people in your building are too. I mean, I hope they heard it from multiple people that that was a fucked up way to handle that, because it was. There we go. It's not too bad. When you're too lazy to take the time, then you're forced to take the time when you don't even really want to take the time. That's still nice length though. Can't really be mad about it. Probably try to keep them at this length until it grows out. I might have to be more persistent. That doesn't feel like quite the right word. Diligent? Yeah. Might have to be more diligent with maintenance filing. Which is like filing to keep your nails at a specific length instead of just like making your nails short and letting them grow out, and then making your nails short and then letting them grow out, which is what I usually end up doing despite my best intentions. Yeah, consistent. Okay. Maybe we hit it with a buffer. Maybe we just hit it with 2 layers of base coat. So, we are protected. I might, we'll have to see before the manicure. Like, feeling my nails like this, I might make it a little bit shorter. Like, you can kind of see how the free edge is a little bit longer, even though it's like the same length as the middle nail overall. This nail, gosh, maybe I should peel it and just put a patch over it. Usually I don't like patching peeling nails, but if I'm already dealing with one patch, I'm kind of tempted. Let's see what it's like after I take off some length. A little bit harder to do this on my right hand. It's not that like sponging, like I feel like I can't quite get the right angle. Okay, right hand we'll aim for a little bit shorter than left hand, which is my usual go-to. Although at this length they really could be about the same, because I don't mind my right hand being that length. Yeah, I really can't imagine who thought that was like the way to handle the situation. So much peeling. We'll see if it flakes when I file it. Pretty tempted to just peel it myself. TBH, chat. Okay. I have not peeled it. I mean, the peel is still visible on the corner, but I have not peeled it. But I also don't know if that's a good call or not. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't even think you need to care about animals to know that that's not the common sense solution to that problem. Okay. This is also kind of hard to deal with. Alright. Whole little right thumb. Oh. Yeah, honestly, cats are so sneaky. Okay, cuticle time. Oh, we do have the cuticle nippers here. Alright, so since we're doing nails today, chat, that means tomorrow is not nails. But I don't know what form that takes. Honestly, I was thinking I could do something like nail arty tomorrow, but I mean, I certainly don't feel like it tonight. It's late. It's already 9. We're not even started on manicure. We don't even know what we're doing for a manicure. Maybe I should be thinking about that instead of what I'm streaming tomorrow. It's a far more immediate issue. Oh. And then once I finish this, I'll go down. I'll do a scrub. I'll get Beanie's slightly belated dinner. But what should I wear, chat? Simple. MSLP purple. I was gonna find the silicone placemats that we were going to cut into rings so that they could go inside of lids so that they could be easily moved around so that we could do the mosaic. I was gonna have to wait now. Of course, that was also assuming I would get started early tomorrow, which with the puppy is hardly guaranteed. Although I would like to, because I feel like we've had some short streams. No, the mosaic. The weaving is on the horizon also. The mosaic is easing myself back into overly complicated manicures. I've been enjoying toppers a lot. Oh my gosh, I didn't close this. Okay, we got to make sure. Whoa. Exactly, that is, I squeezed too hard. That is not the case. We squeeze air out and suck air in so that the nozzle is clear when we firmly apply the cap. Also, let's close our bottle of acetone before we knock it over on my desk. And let's put the lid on the spray. And let's put them all... Actually, I probably don't need to put them back up there because we're going to need them again in 3 to 10 days. That's my estimate of this patch's lifespan, chat. 3 to 10 days. And we'll almost certainly need to be growing it out longer than that. I'm optimistic because the gel was a way better consistency than I expected it to be, but I'm still skeptical because the Care Spray is old and because I wasn't able to get much into the break. A mint leaf suspended in liquid? Yeah, Pond Manny could maybe work for that. I've never done a Pond Manny that I really, really enjoyed, but they're pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, kitten. I still have like this little ridge here. Why is there a little ridge here? Maybe tomorrow can be a wheel day. Or I could make it be another disco day to try and get through disco faster. I feel like I'm getting close to the end. I'm not asking. Poor kitty. Okay. Don't think it's supposed to rain again until Friday, but my joints are trying to tell me that it's gonna rain earlier than that. I don't know, maybe we'll get some tonight. Like a little bit overnight. Like I saw like a slight chance. Or maybe they increased the chance. Yeah, it's good to have caught it so that you can take some action and keep an eye on it, kitten. But yeah, that's still super stressful, understandably. Oh man, I'm kind of surprised you guys are still getting storms, Izzy. I mean, not like too much, but like we haven't had any the past couple days up here. Guess maybe because they've been heading south to y'all. Yeah, we're getting hot here too. That is what got me off my butt to do the air conditioning. Which I was kind of sad because, like, at first they weren't, like, forecasting it to be that hot. Like, a few days ago. And then I saw the forecast change to be, like, super hot. I was like, ugh. It was a lot easier than it used to be, though. Only having to move the shelves instead of having to move my 4 Helmers to get at the window cleanly. Man, I feel like these cuticles are just so freaking rough. Is it still supposed to be stormy too this weekend, Izzy? Okay. Shitty cuticles. Slightly less shitty. Smells almost like rain. I might need to look at the weather. Hold chat. No, it says, well, 14% around 5 a.m. Seems sus. Some just leaves a little bit of peely residue. That's a good looking patch. I hope it holds. Chat, what am I putting on my nails? So many things on my desk. I guess that I maybe was thinking about wearing before. Whoa. The pink. Metallic. I mean, I guess the teal metallic on its own, but we just took that off. And the gold magnetic, but we have plans for that. Try the red again. I don't know if I'd want to like try to wear it solo or if I'd want to try it with a different topper and probably have it lean a different direction and be mad in a different way. I'm half tempted to turn my air on tonight, but I'm sure it'll be cool overnight, but it's really stuffy in here right now. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I just wore it so recently, though, Gidge. I mean, even though I wasn't really as happy with that combination as I wanted to be. Indecision. Like, I mean, I have the metallics all out still on my desk. I have the magnetics all still out on my desk, except I don't feel like fucking around with magnetics tonight. And we wore all of them except for one that we have a nail art plan for, chat. We still have the Pixel Perfect collection out on my desk. Yeah, we wore the entire Pixel Perfect collection together. The thermal, I think, Izzy. Which I don't know if I would I don't know if it's the best time to be trying to wear the thermal, because when I'm hot, like, the whole thing is just hot. I feel like the last time I wore thermals, I was like, I need to not wear these in the summer anymore, and then my ass didn't wear any thermals over the winter. Excuse me. No, I mean, I know, but what's their turning temperature, Izzy? Like, it's gonna be almost body temperature outside. So I don't know. Plus, I mean, freshly short nails don't inspire me too much towards the thermal. Gitch, I don't know why you continue to bother me about the vortex shaker. I've told you why so many times. Excuse me. I would like to decide before I go downstairs and have a potty break. I wore both the magnetics, I wore the shards, I wore the reflective. Ow. Very indecisive. What is under my... Oh, that box. Oh my gosh, chat. Maybe I should just get up and move around a little bit and then come back and we decide. It's too bad I already went through almost the whole Ultra Metallic collection. Maybe I should wear the pink. Maybe I should wear the red again. Where's the pink? Pink, do you spark joy? Not really. Yes, with other colors, but I don't know. It seems pretty uneventful to just wear on its own. Ugh. I'm just looking at what's on my desk, even though I don't have a ton on my desk because I've been trying to keep the polish from building up on my desk, but also I have like no desire to dig through my drawers or boxes. We wore Disco Cowboy as a Skittle. Disco Cowboy was pretty good. I feel like it wasn't super the most cohesive color-wise. Like, we had to be kind of generous with our definition of how we wanted to gradient it. There are some of the birthstones I never wore. What else? Where's my notebook? Well, that's a rhetorical question. I know where it is. That was more like... I should get it and look at it. Oh my god. Shit, we need another notebook. Soon. The Peridot is good as hell. And the vibes of Short Circuit, which I really did very much enjoy. Yeah, so we've worn them all except for the pink. Well, and the teal solo, turquoise. Oh, we got some swatches. I could wear one of these solo. We did nail art with these. We did a lazy gradient and we did a water marble, but I haven't worn any of them solo. That's the thermal. What was I looking for? The gemstones. They were before Christmas. Oh man. Our swatching work for Winter Water Marble Wonderland. I was doing a lot of color considerations. We really were. Underglow. When was the birthstones, chat? Here they are. Oh. Alright, munchkins. What? Someone dropped off a kitten? What the fuck? What is wrong with people? What do you think, chat? I would like to do some nail art soon. Maybe, let's see. I mean, not tomorrow. We're not going to do my nails and then do my nails again. Not Friday, because that's family day. Saturday might be a little soon. Maybe Sunday. Maybe we just put something on to wear until Sunday. Wow, this doesn't feel very far back in the notebook. This was such a good fucking manicure. The antique rose or whatever we fucking called them. Made me want to get back into drag marbling, but I haven't had any ideas that felt as good as that for quite some time. Or colors that work together quite as well. That was such a cute manicure, chat. Maybe. What if we do just a quick little drag marble? Of what colors though? Look at that. I mean, it made me want to drag marble, but drag marbling is never like as easy or as simple as you want it to be. Like this actually did a lot of testing. I think one of these is what we ended up going with, but I don't remember exactly which one. These ones clustered at the tip were cute too, though. We could do something like that. Hold. That's that one. I'm gonna find the one I'm looking for, too. find... Is it on the desk? Wait, is this it? No. 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 Chad, I can't find this one. Which I think is Tanzanite away. I guess I could maybe do this one. Where is that swatched? How come I don't see that swatched in there? I don't know why it's not in here with the rest of the... Maybe it ended up in the... Okay, here we are. Never mind. Found it. Let's see which of these can give me the effect that I want, and then I'm going to take a break, chat. Find a clear one for the tutorial. What is today? The 20th? The 18th. Thank you for the Beanie Pets flannel. Okay, so let's just see if this cooperates. Okay. What was I supposed to mean? Okay, hopefully one of these just works. Ah! I just failed the patch. Fuck everything. I'm filled with rage. Quiet, exhausted rage, chat. This is looking kind of cool. I don't know. If I want to do it, because now I have to redo the fucking patch again. I guess I could try the other colors too. Fucking A, dude. I don't know if I should take it off to start over or if I should just go on top. It's hard to do like a tiny swirl. If even that broke it, I wonder if I should make my nail even a little bit shorter than it is. I feel like the first and second are both okay. You guys can't see these very well, but not like really grabbing me. And the second one is much better when you're in the purple shift than when you're in the, yeah, like there. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth trying to fuck around with the drag marble. I think it would need a lot more testing. Hey, potato. I don't know, potato. I broke my nail and I fixed it and then I broke it again. I'm sad. GG scam streak potato. Alright, we try again. That hurts my thumb too. I'm falling apart, chat. One piece at a time. Maybe we'll do this one 2 layers. I didn't want to make it thick, because I mean that comes with its own set of problems. And we're gonna let this re-cure again, then we're gonna do a second layer this time, and then I'll finally get to take my bathroom break, even though I don't know what I'm putting on my nails. Although, I mean, any of these just on their own also would even just be pretty. I don't know. I was gonna do a plain manicure, and then I was like, a drag marble would be easy, and a drag marble is easy, but it's only easy after you've done all the testing, and the testing can be kind of a pain in the butt. Because, like, the way different densities of polish like react to each other. It's almost like water marbling, but different. Adjacent, one might say. I guess I could think about if I want to patch this again, since we have the patching things out. I don't really, though. Still a little bit soft at the tip. Literally all that happened was I got some polish on the corner of it in the sketchbook, and I went to wipe it off, and that tiny amount of pressure broke it. It being the patch. Alright. Just making it a little bit shorter here. Alright, so we took off a little bit more length. Okay. Hey, battery. Oh, I'm sorry, Munchkins. I'm frustrated myself because the patch already failed. We're already redoing the patch that we already just did. And I'm not sure if that care spray got on there well. There we go. I guess this is a little bit low. Battery, don't you still have a VOD viewing going on? Surely that can't already be over. Oh no, Munchkins. Tip is still sticky. Some people are such shit people. Tip is gooey. Okay. suppose I should pick one of these and just go with it. And you said you saw it through your camera, Munchkins, but you didn't see the person's face. Oh. 'Tis the season to be a shit person, apparently. Yeah. Well, even just more to, like, name and shame, as they say, if it's a person from your neighborhood. Okay, looks like that fully cured. Yeah. Yeah, and that's got to be frustrating too, I'm sure, Munchkins, because it's like... I mean, even if you couldn't do anything, just feeling kind of helpless with lack of knowledge. Oh, I'm sorry you're having to deal with that tonight. Chat, I'm gonna take a break. Get Beanie his dinner. Oh gosh, it's quite late. Oh, he doesn't seem to be starving at all though, does he? All those treats he got at the beginning of stream. Yeah. That's understandable, I think. We got a tangle of feet here. Hi, would you like some dinner time, Mr. Beanie? Yeah? Dinner time? He's a good boy. And he's an especially good big brother. Maybe I'll play the Beanie reel for you, chat, while I go and have my break. Get his dinner. Sugar scrub the poor cuticles. Try not to fail the patch again. I can't believe it. And then we'll come back and we'll maybe pick between these and just put one of these on. I mean, like, any of these would be a great manicure. But if you need your own little break, stretch, or snack, now is the time. And, oh wait, it's a nail stream. I'm supposed to play the nail reel. I don't even have the other reels on the scene. Okay, I lied, chat. It's reel 3. It's always reel 3 on a nail stream. Ah! Lovely. Sorry. BRB. Sometimes I hate taking breaks because I gotta get up and I'm stiff and it's uncomfortable. But you know what? Taking breaks are good for you, everyone. So you should take one too. But if for whatever reason you're not gonna take a break, like maybe you already took one, or maybe I can't tell you what to do, then you can sit here and you can watch. Would you guys like me to start a cult? Hey Google, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
About 24 miles per hour, 39 kmph, but significantly slower when carrying coconut shells.
What?
Hades and Cookie Day? Let's go.
Hades, cookies in your mouth. Ah! I am not your kitchen mommy. Not for free, at least. Give me a snack. Give me a snack. Break me off a piece of that snack bar. No. Dude, okay, I have a drawer of cheese. If my drawer of cheese begins to get empty, I feel slightly anxious. What if I run out of cheese? Hey Google, what's a fuckboy?
Is used as a noun in U.S. English as a derogatory term in a vulgar slang to mean a weak or contemptible man. Do you want to hear how is spelled?
Yes. Are them titties? Is that a plant or a person? Tree titties or person titties? I want to beat the pee-pee. I have to confess, it could be a little bigger for my vibration. Sure. Who needs gravy when you've got pussy sauce? You got it on with the robot, didn't you, bitch? Yeah, it's like a oof. It's like a yikes. It's like a, come on, man. Imagine the water marble titties. I could water marble my titties. Before we start prepping our ice cream bucket, we'll be painting these titties with liquid latex, and sadly we won't be using Seche Vite today.
Is spelled.
Whoa, these poop physics. Oh, let me clean you up, dirty girl. I'm sorry, what? That's flesh. That's chicken drumstick flesh. Am I secretly a fuckboy? Mr. Mother Fucker. Mr. Motherfucker. Why? Why was this beeped out? All you need to try and duplicate this scenario is modding API additional items, bench rando, bench war, bingo UI, menu escape, bug hunt, modding API additional items, bench rando, bench war, bingo UI, modding API additional items, bench rando, bench war, bingo UI. Anybody I may have missed while I was talking about water marbling titties, hello, welcome on in. My name is Colette.
Colette.
What? Jesus God. Okay, look. Okay. I just had an idea that might be a horrible idea. Would you like to hear it? Absolutely free money with no consequences. I feel like this would be exceptionally dumb of me, right?
Whoops.
You know, sometimes my intellect can be staggering. I have this on. This is ow! What? I object! Ow! Ow! I'm such a gamer. You're not getting out to threaten me again, bug motherfucker.
Too bad, boy.
Fuck. And I cannot emphasize this enough. You big old
We can continue this discussion.
bitch with your corn dog ass looking pen.
Major area, major health club, major health area tracker,
and I should just like pause here and just like check in with chat. Wow. So the plan almost was good. Maybe also I should pause. This is fine. Everything is fine and good and fine. I am playing it very well. I am.
Strum, non-copyright liar.
I do know the chicken dance. Oh wait, is it the one that goes? Dude, why are you fucking around with that bird anyway? Whoa. That was actually delightful. Had a rock shoved deep in his ass. The hardest gradient ever? Question mark, exclamation mark. You won't believe your eyes when you see how many polishes this uses. Rando Plus, Rando Stats, recent items, reopen city doors, satchel, SF core, skill upgrades, Trando Plus, and Transcendence. And maybe you can also have this glitch. It's very fine and perfectly good, even though there's apparently 2 menus on my screen right now at this very moment. I didn't drink it all during the run. That was after. So I'm 2 hours more tired and a cup of wine more wine. How did a Pokemon learn to build rocket launchers? Are there Pokemons with guns? Just in time to fuck me up. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So when they do unto me, that's how they would like to be done unto. I don't understand that, but I definitely do understand that. Jesus. Beanie, are you okay? What was that? You sneezing? Jesus.
Barbara Streisand, do 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 do. Barbara Streisand, do 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 do. Barbara Streisand, do 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 do. Barbara Streisand. I hope everybody sleeps well. I hope I sleep well. Well, sleeping wishes wash. It's just one of those days where you're like, oh, it's fine, and then you go about your life out into the world and you realize, oh fuck, my brain is made out of pudding. Welcome back, chat. Sorry for knocking into the camera. Hey, Leon. Happy cuticles. Intact patch so far. What do we think, chat? If we were to number these. Hey, Wistful. I don't know what I want because like I said, I was planning on doing nail art tomorrow. I didn't like any of them, so I was just gonna pick one of them to wear plain. Especially because I had to redo the patch, and I'm just so fucking tired. I don't know, chat. Kind of leaning toward Tanzanite away. Yes, but also not actually the AC Wistful. I broke it before I even got the AC out of the box. Just, it was a very semi-related type of a, you know,
And no, camera does not want to focus with the flashlight still up there. It's pretty low. What do you guys think? Tanzanite away? Purple, little burgundy, little hollow, little reflective. Did you guys catch the reflective when I had the flashlight out? Blue reflective. Yeah, I think that's the plan for today. Simple, easy, straightforward even. Kind of the opposite of what I did think I'd have on my nails next. TBH. Yeah, it's a really pretty one. Let's get a fresh paper towel. We'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do... Oh, I didn't remember to compare top coats before taking it off, like, at all. I didn't notice anything too distinct this time around. I'm just feeling there's like a little bit of I can feel it at the tip. A little roughness. This thing hurts. This hurts right now. And I just did that a little bit. This is Tanzanite away. It's a purple to burgundy multi-chrome with hollow and blue reflective. Okay. I predict that this thing is going to continue to fail, and I probably will end up doing a few offline. Yeah, I was looking at doing a drag marble with like a combination of them, but the tests didn't turn out very nice, and I don't have the patience to do like more tests. Maybe some other time. Like, I liked the color combinations. They didn't turn out bad. They just need like something. Some sort of intentional flow to them. Like whether it's to copy the antique roses like across the nail at an angle, or like maybe not use like the rosette drags. Like, I quite like this, which will probably put it off quite a bit if I wear this on its own, which is what I'm about to do. But I also like this and this. This one looks better when it's in the purple shift, like that. But yeah, I don't have the patience tonight to troubleshoot it. Gonna start by cleaning my nails. As usual, I like to use acetone. And we'll use a very light touch with it on the patched nail. The main enemies of patches are acetone, of course, water, and just pressure. Which is what already failed this one. Again, light touch. If the patch fails again, I'll probably take the nail down even a little bit more. Like, I already took a little bit of additional length out off of it after the first fail. If it fails again, we'll go even shorter. Rain World is on my list of things to play eventually. I played like maybe an hour or so of it on the wheel before the BDSM wheel. And I enjoyed it. But I mean, I don't think I got like far at all. I mean, it's not the kind of game where you get very far in an hour. Making sure we do the undersides. Let's mute this. Do we have possibly singing downstairs? We'll have to see if that gets louder. I might end up having to mute myself. Or get up and close the door. Maybe I should do that right now. Hold on. All right, here. And then we'll have to see. Like, I really was thinking that it would be good time to do the mosaic. I guess we do have 2 Sundays left in June. Did I get this mixed enough? I'm gonna roll this a little bit more. And I always do mention I'm not anti-shaking polish, but I am anti-shaking polish 5 minutes before you apply it. Once you get to close before you're going to apply it, rolling it is a little bit more, or a little bit less likely to get you bubbles. Maybe I'll turn this fan. I don't know if I really want to turn it off. It's so stuffy in here. But that one is loud. Oh wait, that's not the right remote. This is also the fan, chat. I don't know if you remember. The fan that was acting possessed at the end of last summer. Like it would randomly change speeds and turn itself on. And I never did investigate it or replace it. I just decided, hey, let's see if it's still doing that, and it seems fine so far. But if my fan magically turns on, that's why. Oh man, I hope this is okay. I did find the thing to tighten my arm with. So hopefully we don't have another incident where it, like, well, it didn't fall before, but it kind of like slipped a tooth, a gear tooth. I guess probably I'll put up the chartreuse mani this week and save this one for later, just to like not exactly be chronological, but like somewhat. Kind of when I have nail art content to edit, I'll usually prioritize that over like speed polish videos that I might have. But then when I do get around to the speed polishes, I try to like do them in order. I guess also especially considering that I just did a moderate chop. I don't know if that counts as a big chop really, but we took off some length. Some chop. I find myself really antsy to start blueprints, chat. But I said I would finish Disco Elysium first. But I don't wanna. I mean, I want to finish it, but like, also I kind of don't want to wait to start blueprints. Would that be absurd and dangerous and bad? I just feel like if I start blueprints, I'll never finish Disco. And I gotta decide like what I'm gonna use for note taking, because I don't really understand completely why, but I heard that note taking is very important. Maybe also put an extra layer there. That's the nail that's peeling quite a lot. Trying to wrap polo right thumb is so tricky. It's so short. Alright, we're going to put an extra layer of base coat on the nail with the patch. And we're going to do a wrap on the underside too. because water is the number 2 biggest enemy of patches. I remember earlier I said that acetone was the number 1 biggest enemy, and I actually don't know if I ever said what any of the other enemies were. No, I did. No, surely I did. Surely I did. I don't think so, Izzy, because I've always had a lot of peeling on this nail in particular. The peeling on poor little right thumb is from not keeping it short enough. Well, or from not being gentle enough when gaming, depending on how you look at it. Because none of my other nails are really peeling. Every now and then I'll get a few peels on some of them, but if I just like tighten up my biotin routine, it usually straightens out, except for this fucker. Which I think might be partly because it's where my writing bump used to be. Although this is where my writing bump is now, and this nail does not get peeling. I don't know. Also because it's where the peely part is the part that has the stronger curve. Like the more uneven part of the nail. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could... Oh yeah, pressure. Thank you, Snaps. There's a lot of things that could account for the peeling that I deal with on that nail. Also, chat, I'm so silly. I'm doing a speed paint. It doesn't matter if there's a fan in the background because I'm not narrating. You know, that's autopilot brain. I'm recording, so it should be quiet in the background, so I should turn off my fan, but then I realize, but I'm not narrating. I guess actually today, I mean, pressure is like the number 1 biggest enemy, because that's the one that fucked up my patch. Trying to keep this as neat as possible. The neater we are, the less cleanup there is. Especially with the little reflective glitters. They might be a little bit tricky to clean up, possibly. That looks very gritty on camera, doesn't it? It's the reflective. Ooh, you even got a tiny twinkle there. I don't think I used very many of these because... Well, did I do a Skittle with them when I very first got them, I think. But then for nail art, I remember doing a lazy gradient with the emerald and the sapphire that I loved, by the way. But I don't know if I actually went back and realized any of my other like nail art considerations. I did skittle. Okay. Dries almost matte. Kind of interesting. Really dark. Almost looks black at certain angles on camera, but it is purple. And we'll get some flashlight time to really get the shift to like the maroon, because that's really pretty too. That's rich. This is a really great formula too, because it's like damn near flawless in 2 coats, which I always do appreciate. I promise there's color, chat. The webcam just disagrees with letting y'all see it. Flashlight time will overcome. Man, I'm doing surprisingly good. Maybe it's just because I get like extra concentraty when I know my hands are unsteady. Concentraty? I'll let the brush do the work. We'll do some cleanup. We'll do top coats. We'll probably call it a night. All that, chat. The camera just is not really doing it any favors on the nail. Okay. Not a lot of cleanup. That's loud. Sounds like an airplane. I mean, I'm used to the helicopter. Oh. I also didn't want to get in a nail art that might possibly have ended up taking a long time. Because I would not want to have wet or necessarily even fresh nails when it's time for a pup or potty break. In a couple hours. I mean, that's not like soon. We're gonna be like super good, but hey, Shu, welcome. See a piece of fuzz here. There we go. I think we're pretty good there. I feel like today was just a very long day with the air conditioner and everything. I mean, to be clear, other than the nail break, which I barely can blame on the air conditioner, it went really smoothly. And I will be so happy to have it tomorrow, I'm sure, because it's almost too hot in here right now, and it's going to be like almost 10 degrees hotter tomorrow. And the shelving unit is so much easier to move out of the way than the Helmers used to be and everything, but it's just still frustrating, you know, having to put it in and take it out and hassle around every single year. Yeah, I have a window unit, so I just put it in today. I didn't turn it on for today though, because I mean, also they're fucking expensive to run. But we're going to have 4 days coming up that are all almost 90. It's like 88, 87, 94, 95 or some shit. And I'm going to definitely have it on for that. But it takes up like most of my window, so I always kind of dilly-dally on putting it in until there's like a genuinely hot stretch of weather in the forecast. And we did have a couple heat waves where I was minorly regretting, because like we had some 90-degree days in like May. It was very absurd, and for a couple reasons I couldn't put my air conditioning in at that time and didn't want to. But that was like, now it's all humid and stuff too. Like 90 is gonna be worse than it was the last couple times that we had 90s, unfortunately. I'm never good. I don't think I like any season. Winter's too cold, summer's too hot, spring doesn't exist, and fall is over before you blink. I mean, there's some nice days in each season, but like, if I think about it, I'm like, wait, no, I hate all seasons. Or the seasons that I don't hate, we just don't get. I mean, when you're getting like 90-degree days in May, like what? That's fucking supposed to be spring? It is not. It's just even grosser, because then, you know, you go down to 50 a couple days later and you have like this fucking 40-degree temperature swing, or even more. I think one day it went within 48 hours from 90 to almost freezing, and I objected to that. Seasonal, is that a thing? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, it's kind of like the other day when we were trying to, you know, talk about perfect preferred temperatures, and I was like, well, actually, it depends. So, actually, the lesson here is that I cannot be satisfied by any weather. No, I mean, I prefer summer over winter for sure. Just because temperatures aside, there's not snow in summer. And you're like, obviously snow would melt, but I mean like a snow equivalent. That like makes everything suck. Oh, yeah. Does that kick in like above 90, Izzy? I think we're pretty good here. I see a couple little stray glitters. Now it looks pretty clean. Heat index. That makes sense. Okay. Top coat time, chat. Seche Vite on left, Seche Vive on right for science. Still. When will I stop doing this? Probably when I don't have both kinds anymore. Because my Seche Vite refill I have not replaced. It is getting slightly low. Ooh. I feel like the tip is a little bit rough and I'm not 100% sure why. Chat, we love top coat. No, Nat, get out of here. Don't come on camera. Fuck off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you hear it, chat? I think I might have to get rid of this fan, chat. Shelby. Hope not. Need to get my other hand top coated first. It's the fan. Okay, we gotta not fuck up our manicure. What does that sound? Drag racers? So, it turns out the fan is still possessed, chat. Shit. Means I have no window fan. For a while, because it happened at the end of last year, what I thought happened, and what may actually still be the answer, I thought that it got wet, like when it got real. Hold on, we got a little weird thing on there. Like when we had a really windy, rainy situation. I thought that it probably got wet in there, and I thought maybe, maybe it just didn't quite dry out in there. Like, how long could it possibly take to dry off? I mean, I don't know. But since it's been, over 6 months, probably it's dry at this point. Beautiful. Glossy. I do wonder if we'll need a second layer of Vive, because I feel like Vive isn't quite as thick as Vite. Trying Tried to apply that one kind of extra thick with that in mind. Like, can I convince it to be as thick as Vite? If I kind of massage it. Maybe massage isn't the right word here. It's really important to get all the edges because of the way that this dries kind of matte. Yeah, so since it is dry, either that was not the problem in the first place, or the water damaged something in its circuits inside, question mark, that make it do that. Which is really, like, it was fine for hours, chat. Hours. Really nice and smooth. Tip of the middle nail actually has like a little bit of a weird shape to it. You can tell from the way that the reflection distorts more than the one that's patched, actually. That's fascinating. What did I do to this nail? See right there, chat? Fascinating. The gnat in the room is controlling it. Maybe that's the problem. Okie dokie. Flashlight. Ooh. Are you beginning to understand, chat? Well, I mean, you've seen it in the bottle, but like, it's really good. Ooh. I am mesmerized. Like this yellowish, goldish, like a much deeper, like almost like a pinkish maroon. Excellent. Having a little trouble. I mean, you guys know how reflective is. It's super hard to capture on camera. Can I? Hold. It doesn't. It shows it a little bit. I was gonna say, can I need to really like get in a dark room and get some pictures with flash. That's when it really is the nicest. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always intended to, and then I just never did. Until now. Yeah, with the ring light, I don't think you can appreciate it as much. Although even under the ring light in person, the blue reflective is a little bit more noticeable. Both of these, right there. Maybe I add a top coat there if that bothers me. I think I just didn't go quite heavy enough on that nail. All the other nails seem pretty smooth. A little bit at the base of poor little right thumb. Like I said, Vive is not quite as plush as Vite. So we have that little bit of texture there. That little warp at the tip of my nail. That's fine. I think I might need to do this though, because that's going to bother me. I should just be more careful to apply Vive thicker. It's kind of like putting drops of water on a penny, right? The surface tension. Part of me is tempted to do the whole right hand so that they're all the same consistent amount of layers, but I don't think I'm really going to have this on that long, so I'm just going to do the couple that weren't fully glossy. Vive doesn't work for you either. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that it works for some people that Vite does not, but not everybody. Oh. This reminds me too of, I think I maybe said that when we got this and I pulled it out and it actually wasn't as close as I thought it was to Claire's excuse me, magic from Mumble years ago. Oh, you meant Vite. You haven't tried Vive. Maybe try it. Well, you have one that you like though. Right? Are you a KB Shimmer? KB Shimmerer? Or the other one? Yeah, I actually just caught a whiff when I took that drink of water, so hopefully we'll be nice and dry by the time it's pupper potty break time. But I am going to find us somewhere to raid out. Glisten and Glow. That's the other one. I've seen a few people playing that date everything game chat where you can, you know, date the dresser and like seen, not watched, like seen in my follows. I just don't know. I just don't know, chat. Yeah, battery is still going with the VOD watching. A lot of people going. I guess it's a little bit on the early side. Ooh, Rose is doing art. That's kind of nail adjacent. Nail art adjacent. Maybe we go see Rose, chat? I do need to take a day off sometime relatively soon, but I don't know when it's gonna be since it turned out not to be today. This was a good choice, chat. I mean, this is a really good polish. Yeah, you're welcome, Munchkins. I hope Rose can continue to be some good distraction for you if you still need it. Yeah, I have so many polishes where it's like, I should just wear that on its own one day, and then I haven't ever done it, but I really ought to do it, because, like, they're so good. Juicy. Hopefully we still get some sun. I think tomorrow's supposed to be sunny, and then Friday is, like, some more rain. We'll see. I was having, like, a moment earlier where I was trying to find the tape to do around the edges of the air conditioner, the wide masking tape, which I knew I had because we've used it for, you know, cleaning stampers, and I just could not find it for a minute, and I was like, my space is a disaster. Like, this was supposed to be a more organized, you know, a change to be more organized, and the fact that I didn't finish just made me less organized, which feels really silly, to use charitable language. And especially now that it's like summertime again, like, it just makes it feel like it's been like this for such a long time, and I need to get my shit together and finish and do other things too. We have the Helmer to put together, chat. I have a shoe rack that needs putting together. So many things. Potentially another new baby gate. We haven't decided yet if Batman will be allowed upstairs. It's kind of like, well, he obviously won't until he and Beanie are on, like, terms where they don't need constant supervision, because right now upstairs is where Beanie goes to be completely relaxed away from the puppy. And I mean, whether he even wants to navigate the stairs is a whole other story, but, like, I really liked having Bella come in here and say hi to me sometimes. Like, I wouldn't object to him coming upstairs, but then I would have to figure out, I did not like the way we did Beanie's food for Bella, so it would need to figure out, like, a different solution for Beanie's food. Like, probably, like, a different baby gate than the one we had before. Anyway, lots on my mind. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Thanks for watching me fix my stupid nail. I'll update you guys in Discord with whatever is gonna go on tomorrow. I don't know. What if I just surprise streamed blueprints, chat? No, I'm kind of tempted to. I keep wanting to play it, basically, so that I can not feel so clueless about what it is anymore. Oh, also raid message. But I really should finish Disco first. We already have so many casual things happening at once. Simple little raid with your favorite simple little emote. Have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time it is for you, in your local fake time zone. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna aim for early, but I make no promises. I mean, it's not gonna be as nice tomorrow. It's gonna be hot as fuck. So it's not gonna be like the past few days where it's been really nice to just sit outside with the pupper. I mean, it's gonna be really hot on the patio. But also, he's worth sitting on a hot patio for, because he's only, you know, puppies are only puppies once. Thanks, Fedge. Yeah, that's it. Thanks again, chat, and I hope I'll see you all next time. And if you are in the future on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. And if you'd like to join me live, twitch.tv/Colette MSLP. I hope you enjoyed as well. and thanks for watching.